Hi everybody, it's Bobby Ogilvy, Project Manager and Professional Coach. So today I wanted to deal with how does coaching show leadership? Well, you could be coming to coaching because there are leadership areas you want to grow in, and normally some of the things associated with the pain points around leadership are around aspects of yourself you're working on, but particularly in an organizational context, it's big scale organization or executive type needs, right? So it's a lot of stuff around strategy. It's a lot of stuff around on a very kind of persistent level what's going on in your organization, what you need to be working on or fixing, and that relates a lot to culture. And then even the notion of strategy, it's both a competitive strategy, but it's also this kind of future visioning, like what is possible, where do you want to take things, right? So those are the common pain points in terms of how coaching shows leadership. But if you think of even beyond even the kind of massive organizational stuff, the self aspect of it, I really like the way that Daniel Goleman deals with. I think he calls it attention or focus. He says there's three types of attention: inner, outer, and other focus. So the outer focus is very close to the strategy, leadership stuff. The other focus is the kind of team management, the people end of it, right? But the inner focus is really trying to deal with the awareness piece. You could say it's a lot about self-awareness. It's about managing your time and attention. And particularly if you think of that, the bigger you rise in a kind of leadership position, the more everything about you is amplified over other people, right? And that means your strengths, but also especially your weaknesses, right? So it's really important for leaders to work on the self component, their self-awareness, or let's be more specific, working on their gap areas, trying to mitigate the negative impact they have on others, and hopefully be as helpful and supportive and enabling and capacity building as possible. Or else essentially they're, they become this disease vector, which is scaled up to now impact the whole organization. That's not what we want, right? I'm sure we've all had bad managers at some point or another that we've dealt with or come into contact with in our life, and you can see how toxic they are, right? In fact, toxicity is one of the more common ways of approaching not just how much do good people add to your organization, but just how much does that toxic person not just take away from themselves, but a whole slew of people and processes around them, right? Can really be quite detrimental. So that's really how coaching can help show leadership. Just the fact that you want to engage in coaching, that you want to lean into this process and this relationship, it shows there's a basic nod for you can grow and change, you want to get better, and you're willing to accept advice or find solutions, right? On a severe level, it could be that you're getting 360 feedbacks or something like that, and time to time again you're saying, "Oh, this person needs this," and you're almost being mandated to do it. I think much more often it's much more volitional. In some broad sense, there's a notion that I want to be better, but there's a tactical sense of, but I don't know how. I don't know what my gaps are. I don't even know the questions I would ask to start to become better, right? And those are a perfect use case for how coaching can make you a better leader. And if you think of part of leadership is also an element of role modeling. It's role modeling to others. Listen, for however advanced I currently am, I can get even better if I engage in this process, right? And when your team members, when the other people around you are seeing that, beyond saying it looks good that you want to engage in that process to become a better person, it's a signal to them, this is the culture we want. You guys should be thinking about this yourselves. How do we grow as individuals? How do we grow as a team and organization? And that sort of leadership impact is quite powerful, right? What is the culture you want for your organization? So again, just to recap, how does coaching show leadership? It shows leadership, one, by working on those massive organizational type pain points, the strategy, culture, change management kind of stuff. But also it shows at an individual self level, an inner level, that you're trying to work on your self-awareness, you're trying to manage your gap areas, manage your flaws, and you're ultimately trying to grow. So again, I'm Bobby Ogilvy, Project Manager and Professional Coach, and I hope to talk to you guys soon.